Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you some holiday makeup releases. I'm showing my wish list and anti-haul. So there's always products that I buy during the holidays. I've been buying holiday makeup for about 4 years now, but there's always products that I just don't reach for past the holidays, and there's specific reasons why. And then there's always products that I think are really good value and I use year round. So I definitely kept that in mind making my wish list and anti-haul for this holiday season. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts about some new holiday makeup releases, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the products that I think you should probably pass on just from me purchasing similar products in the past and what their value is and how much I end up using them throughout the year. And that's holiday eyeshadow palettes. I am not going to purchase anymore. I've done it every year. I don't want any more. This year, one of my biggest concerns with them is that they're holiday themed, and I don't want to use an eyeshadow palette that has candy canes and Santa Claus on it in the middle of April or the middle of September. I'm not drawn to that in the middle of the year. But this year, a lot of the palettes aren't so holiday themed, which is a good thing, but they're still not really eye-catching. They're not anything super special. So there's a couple that are released this year that I would probably pass on, or I'm definitely going to pass on, and I would suggest you guys probably get some permanent palettes instead of these. So one of them is from Tarte. It's their limited edition treasure box collector set. It's $59. It looks like it has a ton of eyeshadow palettes, some blushes, bronzers, and then some minis of mascara and a lip gloss. It's a decent value for $59, but it's just it's so boring. It looks so boring. It's really, really basic. I love neutral palettes. I love a good neutral palette. I have a million, and that's also why I don't want them. But if you're gonna get a neutral palette, I wouldn't recommend these. The quality of these are always really subpar. It's basically they took a good palette, watered it down, and made it bigger and sold it for more. I just am so I'm over the holiday eyeshadow palettes. I really don't like them. The other one is from Too Faced. It's $58. It's very similar to the Tarte one. Tons of eyeshadows, mini blushes, some things that are usually already full size from Too Faced in a mini size. It's called Boss Lady Beauty Agenda. It has a notebook with it and stickers, which doesn't make sense to me. And I just feel these are so targeted to a really young audience, so they're really, really pricey for what you're getting. I mean, you're getting a decent amount of product, but I feel they're really targeted to a younger audience, something that you're gonna give to your little sister or something. I feel that's what it's really targeted for. I don't want to spend $60 on something that's super, super cutesy. That's why I stay away from really makeup that comes with stickers. I don't need that at 27 years old. And then the next one is also from Too Faced. I just get so mad about these because last year I got the kit that was the same as this one. I ended up decluttering it. I made a review on it. It sucked. It was the worst eyeshadow palette other than Subculture to me in the past year that I've tried. And that actually, okay, I don't want to get into that, but this was a really bad eyeshadow palette. It's called Best Year Ever Makeup Collection. And I think actually Too Faced comes out with something like this every year. It has a bunch of little mini palettes, and it's cool in theory. You get 3 palettes. They kind of make sense. They're each of them are cohesive, and they come with a blush or a bronzer. The quality of them last year, it just was really bad. I just hated it. After I reviewed it, I decluttered it right away. It was a lot of money for no reason, and it's really cutesy, and it kind of just looks like a set that you're getting at the drugstore for $10. It's just not that exciting. And I say that based on the quality of previous years. I remember when I first started collecting makeup, I have a holiday palette from Too Faced that I still think is amazing years later. But last year and the year before that, they just were not good. So that's $49. And for that, I would definitely just get a chocolate bar palette, something that's permanent, because also if you like to watch a lot of YouTube videos, see makeup reviews, see makeup tutorials, you're not really going to be inspired from these palettes year round because nobody's going to be talking about them. Nobody's going to be using them. At least with my chocolate bar palettes, they're not defined to a specific era. They're really timeless. That's what I really like to get. I don't like things that are, I like limited edition items to an extent, but when it comes to holiday makeup, these are just so slap and go. But these are just the same collections over and over again with hearts instead of stars this year. I they're just boring to me. And of course I didn't try them this year. They could be amazing, but last year I just was so bummed from wasting my money on some of these holiday palettes that I never touched again. I just really do not recommend these specific palettes just from trying them in the past. And then next, those are really like the ones I strongly recommend not getting. And then everything else, like, I kind of recommend, I'm not necessarily gonna buy, but I think are actually a pretty good value. I'm not gonna buy this because I'm really on an anti-blush kick for like the past 6 months, but I think it's actually a decent value. I've had it in the past. So this is the Tarte limited edition Blush Bazaar Amazonian Clay blush palette. This has 10 blushes. It looks like maybe 2 of them, if not just one of them, are highlighters. It's $44. I had this last year. I ended up decluttering it just because I only wear like the Physicians Formula blush or my e.l.f. blush or my Benefit Dallas blush. Like, I'm so set in a like very specific routine with my very natural neutral blushes that I didn't want to get this because there's a lot of deeper plum shades, a lot of bolder shades. So that is why I won't be purchasing it. It's just personal preference. You guys never see me wear bold blushes, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this palette. If you love blushes, I would say definitely check this palette out, especially when it comes into stores, and swatch it, check it out, because this palette, like, the quality is pretty good. What I got last year was pretty good. I don't have any of the single blushes from Tarte, but I do have Tarte blushes in other circle palettes, and I really, really love the formula of those. So this was, I would say it's pretty much the same formula. I'm not a Tarte blush like expert, but I thought it was a pretty good formula last year. If you guys are interested in that, I would definitely check it out, especially with any of these limited edition things. Just, I would suggest just checking them out in stores if you can, or if you're trying to make purchases for holiday makeup for other people. Definitely swatch things in stores and see how you feel about them. But I think the palette is actually a pretty good value, especially if you like blushes. All right, so next, this started out as one of my anti-haul products, and then now it's slowly becoming into my wish list and might become like something I purchase in the next couple weeks. And this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3. So this is the newest Hourglass palette. It has a bronzer, 2 blushes, a couple strobing powders. It looks like it might have 2 bronzers. I feel like a lot of the previous Hourglass holiday palettes did not have as a good variety of shades compared to this one. I don't have any of the Hourglass powders, and I want them. I really want an Hourglass blush. I really want an Hourglass bronzer. And even though I said I'm not a blush person, and these blushes look way more colorful than I like, they still look like they're gonna be pretty like glowy and subtle. They're not gonna be like overly dramatic. Like the Tarte ones I know are really pigmented and are gonna show up pink, but I feel like these you can diffuse out, because I have swatched them in store. Like, I stock Hourglass products whenever I go into Sephora. I pretend I'm swatching them for the first time, but I've been doing this for like 3 years. Also with their bronzers, like, I'm obsessed with swatching them in stores and not purchasing them, and I just need to go ahead and get one. So I really want all of these products from Hourglass. I just love looking at them. I think they look so pretty. I feel like I'm really into very natural glowy face makeup, and that's what this palette is. This palette was an anti-haul product because it's $80. Like, that's a lot of money for a face palette, especially, like, not an eye palette where you can see like really dramatic eye looks. Like this, you're gonna get a subtle bronzer, a subtle blush. So I'm still on the fence about it because I know I want Hourglass products. I don't own anything from Hourglass, or face products, face powders from them, and I've been wanting them for like 5 years. And I say this every time a holiday palette releases, but I think this one is so much prettier than some of the previous ones. It has bolder shades, shades that are a little bit more unique than the previous Hourglass palette. So I'm so on the fence about this one. It's kind of on my wish list, but I don't want to get it either. Like, I don't want to commit to that $80 price tag to it. So let me know your thoughts about the Hourglass palette for this year. If you think it's worth it, if you purchased it. I'm super on the fence about it. Even like positive reviews, I'm still iffy about it because it's $80. That's really my hesitation. And I do think that the palette is pretty small. All right, next I have 2 products that I'm not going to purchase because I already own these products individually, but I think they're really great value. And one set is from Benefit. It's called the Great Brow and the Blockbuster Brow Set. And with that, you get a ton of brow products for $59. You get the Precisely My Brow Pencil, the High Brow, the Gimme Brow, the Cub Brow, which is the like version of the Dip Brow Pomade from Benefit, and also a like brow gel wax powder situation. You basically get a full brow set for $59, and if you don't have any brow products from Benefit, it's a great like starter kit. I don't think that these are full size. I compared them to the products that I already have. I think they're more of like deluxe size, and I have had kind of deluxe size kits from Benefit brow products in the past, and they've still lasted a really long time. It's supposed to be a $151 value. I don't know how accurate that is, but I think it's a really great value for $59 to get a ton of brow products, something that's gonna last you at least a couple months. One brow pencil is around like $29 or $21, I believe. And you're getting a ton of products, a good variety of products. So I think if you have not tried out Benefit brow products, this is a really great set. I think it's a really great gift set, maybe if you know somebody who's like really into eyebrows. I think it's a really great set to get because you get a ton of different products from Benefit, a lot of my favorite products. I have them all already, so that's why I'm not purchasing it. And the next is a really great value set where I already have all the products as well. This is from Stila. It's called the Written in the Stars Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Set. It's $25, and you get 3 of their Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. I have all 3 of these colors already: Smoky Storm, Diamond Dust, and Kitten Karma. Diamond Dust is on my eyes today. It's what's the like silver glitter on my eyes. I love all 3 of these. These are awesome. I feel like they picked out really good shades for this set. These are the shades that I wanted out of everything in the collection. I definitely recommend these. These are not full size, but I only use mine maybe once a week, and a little goes a long way. I just like put on 2 little like dots of it, and you get this. Like you get a ton of glitter. So even though they're smaller, I feel like they're still gonna last a really long time. They're really perfect, like more neutral shades. So I definitely recommend this set, especially for $25. That's a really great value. If you've been wanting to try these, but you don't want to commit to a full size, because one for $25 and you're only gonna wear glitter like twice a month or something, get these instead so you could get some variety. You can get the smaller products but get more looks out of them and just try a lot more out for $25. I definitely recommend them. So next we're getting into some skincare products, and I always want to get skincare sets, but they're so pricey and they're just really expensive. But I've been wanting Drunk Elephant especially for about 2 years now. This is the Drunk Elephant Come See About Me set for $88. You get a cleanser, a gel, a SPF moisturizer, and a serum. I've been wanting to try out their gel and their serum for about 2 to 3 years now, and I have not been wanting to commit to like one product, like one full-size product. So I think this is a really great set. It ends up being about like $20, $22 per product, which is still pretty pricey for like more deluxe size products, or somewhere between deluxe and full size. I think they're more deluxe size for this, but I think it's a good value if you want to try out like a specific brand, and that way you get like morning products with a cleanser and the moisturizer, and the nighttime products with a serum and the gel. So I'm definitely interested in picking that up, and I can kind of take my time with that because that's not necessarily something like I'll review on my channel. I might do more of like informal reviews on my blog or on Instagram or something. So if I don't get it now, I can get it in like a month or 2 and let you guys know how I feel about those products. And then next, this is from Tatcha. I've been wanting to try out a couple of their products for a very long time. This is called their Skincare for Makeup Lovers. It's a set for $59. It has their Dewy Skin Mist, which I've been wanting to really try, and also their Water Cream Moisturizer, a mask, and a lip balm. I'm not really interested in that, but I'm really interested in the Dewy Skin Mist and the Water Cream. So I've definitely been wanting to try out those 2 products from Tatcha, and I know I'm going to try them eventually. I just don't know if I'm going to commit to them right now, or if I can decide between the Tatcha set or the Drunk Elephant set. Let me know if you guys have tried out either products in the comments below. I'm definitely going to get both at some point in my life. I don't know if it's going to be this month. So let me know your thoughts about those 2 sets from Drunk Elephant and Tatcha, or if there's any other skincare products you guys think I should check out. So lastly, we have lip sets, and all of these are products I would recommend. Some of them are on my wish list. Some of them are just products that I would recommend that I might not purchase because I already have very similar products. But one thing that I think is really awesome that Sephora releases every year is the Give Me More Lip Set. And this year it's $68. You get 15 products. 10 of them are deluxe size, 5 of them are full size. It looks like you get a full size Huda Beauty lipstick, Anastasia gloss, and then a couple other lipsticks that are full size, and then all the deluxe size products are like a pretty good size, because I've gotten this set in the past. I think I might have gotten 2 or 3 in the past, like they're different lip sets, but I got this full set in the past before too. And this is just like a really great way to build up your collection, like all of these lip sets, especially your lip collection obviously. But I just love these because you get to try out a bunch of different brands and you don't have to commit to a full size of anything, because I rarely go through a full lip product, so I don't mind getting minis. I kind of prefer them. They're easy to carry in like the smallest like clutch or whatever you have with you. So I definitely recommend these, and I just recommend anything that's mini in general, like mini lip products, like the mini Stila glitters, like things like that are where I like to spend my money in holiday products, because it's basically the same formula just condensed into smaller packaging, and it's not something that's completely new where you don't know if it's going to be the same quality. I've never found that the minis for their lip products are ever like a different quality from the original, at least in every like lip set that I've tried out. So I definitely recommend these. This set for $68, it seems pricey, but for 5 full-size products that are probably normally 20 bucks, and then 15 deluxe size products, like you're getting great value. It says it's a $254 value. It's probably pretty accurate value what they're saying of $254. I trust them on that one because I'm looking at all the products. You get some YSL, some Tom Ford, things that I normally wouldn't buy a full size of, but you get to try them out. So I really think that set is a really great value. There's a ton of other lip sets, but one that I recommend is from Too Faced. It's called Under the Mistletoe, the Ultimate Liquefied Lipstick Set for $25. I've purchased this version of the set in the previous years, if that made sense what I just said. Last year I got this 4-piece set, and the year before that I loved it. I have 2 of the products already, so I'm not going to get this year's, but it's a really great value because the products that I've gotten in the past I got so much use out of. And you get one of their melted latex, you get one of their melted mattes, and their original melted lipsticks, which I still love. Chocolate Honey and Chihuahua, the shades that you're getting, are 2 of my favorite products from Too Faced. So I definitely recommend that. One thing that I'm probably going to get, I'm debating actually between these 2 other lip sets. One is from Kat Von D. It's their Everlasting Mini Liquid Lipstick Set for $49. You get 8 of their deluxe size Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. The only hesitation I have about this is that there's a lot of darker vampy shades, so I might need to swatch this in stores just to see how dramatic the shades are. Yeah, like I'm seeing the arm swatches on Sephora. They're pretty vampy, so if you guys like those shades, I would recommend that. I've only had Lolita in the past. I decluttered it because it got so old. It was like my first liquid lipstick ever. I actually think that was the case. But I've been wanting to get more Everlasting liquid lipsticks from Kat Von D, and this set just has a lot of darker shades, so I might change my mind on this, but I still think it's a really great value if you guys like those shades. So the one that I might get instead of the Kat Von D set is from Stila. This is called their Star Studded 8 Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick Set. It's $45. You get 8 liquid lipsticks from Stila. I do not own any of them. I've been wanting so many of them for years, for like 4 years. I've been wanting so many. Stila Patina, is that what it's called? I remember Amanda Ensing used to wear that in like 2013, and I'm like, I need that in my life. I still feel that way. And yeah, that is one of the shades. So I might be getting this because I've been wanting these forever. I've been wanting to try out this formula. I just never end up purchasing it. I just get caught up in like the newer lip releases, so I never try out like the old staples. But I feel like this is a really good value for 8 lip products. You get some bold shades, you get some nudes, but it's mostly more natural or nude shades, so I rather commit to that with just like 1 or 2 or 3 bold shades out of the 8 instead of like 7 like vampy lips and 1 nude. So I think I might be purchasing this. I'm really interested in it. I've heard a lot of good things about the Stila formula, and I think it's a really good value for 8 lip products. So that is everything for my holiday makeup wish list and anti-haul. Those are all the products I've been interested or just had really strong thoughts about for this year, whether they're positive or negative. I definitely wanted to make videos about holiday makeup releases without actually having to purchase everything, because I already have a lot of products and I don't want everything. I really don't, and I have reasons why. So I wanted to share those with you guys. I also want to get an iPhone, so I didn't want to get everything this year. I did not want to get as much holiday makeup as I have in the past, especially with the iPhone X coming out. That is my like saving money priority right now versus really expensive palettes. So those are my thoughts about all the holiday makeup products that I thought were kind of worth mentioning. There are definitely other holiday products out there that I didn't mention, and if you guys want to know my thoughts about them, just let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to let you guys know my thoughts there. And if you purchased any of these products already, let me know your thoughts about them in the comments too. And yeah, that is everything for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.